Today we're breaking down Shane Gillis's Netflix special, Beautiful Dogs. How was it filmed, what works and what doesn't? Let's get into it. So I'm well behind the curve at the minute, about 4 years behind everybody else. Shane's one of my new favourite comics at the moment, and this special is up there as one of my favourites. If you're new here, my name's David at Affinity, and filming stand-up comedy specials is what we do best. So this video is going to be a little different because the three most important things that I notice about this special are actually in the first 30 seconds of the show. So let's run through those. The first 2 points are what actually set the scene, and then point number 3 is arguably the most important in my opinion. So let's look at this opening shot. We've got Shane backstage with this 50-50 split shot with the camera peeking onto the audience as the intro tape plays. The first thing that I notice is the orange lighting around the balconies. Now, I don't know this venue personally. It's at the Vets Hall in Virginia. In some venues, lighting strips like that may already exist. You might not be able to remove them or turn them off, but this one actually looks purposely placed for the recording. Now, we tend to work on slightly smaller shoots, smaller comics, of course, not quite as big budgets, and arranging these things with the venue is not always the easiest, but it's really nice to have the luxury when you do. Now, the second thing I notice is the orange uplighting on the curtain drapes side of stage, and these are actually called legs. Now, usually you don't notice the difference that this actually makes, except here with Shane, we see him walking onto the stage as those uplights pan left to right and then settle on the super strong orange to light up the curtains or legs. Now, it's not always the easiest thing to highlight the importance of properly well thought out lighting for comics and specials, but this is the first time I've been able to see a really clear before and after. Now, this uplighting results in really nice shots where we can see the contrasting orange and blue, which is lighting up the back of the stage. I personally love this slight 45-degree shot that we've got, and we call this a rule of thirds. Shane is on the furthest third to the right, and then the negative space, the first 2/3, meaning there's nothing in it, is filled super nicely with a warm contrasting orange. The third thing that I then notice is the camera placements are in the audience. So as Shane walks on, I spot the camera operator that is bedded into the audience, getting the 45-degree cross shot. We then also have our dead center cam, which is in the audience too. My favorite part of this special is actually at the end, where we have this really cool shot where the house lights come on and a crane pans over the audience, and it actually shows the camera operators and where they are placed. You can see we've got 2 sections in the crowd where the seats are left for camera placement, and this is called killing seats. Now, comics at our level are often less keen to do that because of revenue losses, but it does make a big difference for the special. That's what allows us in this case to get those really cool through shots where it looks like you're shooting through the audience. During this outro, the one thing I notice is the crane giving us this shot is actually on stage left or theatre right. However, we see a crane shot from the opposite side earlier in the special, which we don't see in this ending shot, suggesting that we're probably watching the best of 2 tapings of the show. An honourable mention has to go to this slash shot. We've got a really nice close-up side shot here, and the main thing that I notice is actually the blurred out soft focus blue lighting in the background. Now, at first I actually thought this was a window, which it kind of does look like that, and then I realised that would be stupid for a theatre to have window light coming through side of stage. So I suspect it's actually more likely a rigging balcony where the crew would normally go, and they've put some blue up or down lights there, which is then giving us this patterned blue light. But this just goes to show the importance and how much thought actually goes into lighting a special. I always say the more videos that I do of these, the more I realise and appreciate just how much difference the lighting makes. So one standout point of Shane's performance style is what I call kind of sitting in silence. So Shane will often say an observation, leave a 2 to 3 second pause of complete silence before he then reacts or give his punchline.
Not a good comeback to that, because that's a pretty serious problem. And we're the only country doing that. We're not making any adjustments. None.
Now, this of course works really well when Shane is performing to an audience, but to help get that across to an audience watching on video as well, a close-up angle is what helps build the suspense before the punchline delivery. Mostly because you're able to see that Shane's face doesn't change much, and if we were cutting to a super wide shot, you might wonder if you've missed anything like a facial expression. Now, if you're looking to film your next stand-up special, this is what we do best, so visit our website or drop us a message for more information.